Greetings guys, this is Blight's Rich, and happy Friday, the weekend is upon us, my dudes. In this video, it's pretty much more of the same. Bit of solo PvP, you're going to, just as I intro in here, after that we're going to see a bit of the fleet stuff, and then we'll go back to the solo. You also see me doing some weird kitey things and failing at it. Kiting's not something I'm particularly proficient at. I've always been a bit sort of ram or scram boy. So when a long point's involved in the MWD, I start to sweat a little bit. So you'll see me just, I don't know, bumbling around and, like, just getting lucky. And, losing things I really shouldn't have done, so yes, I'm going to stop mumbling. Let's get into those fleet fight, boys, and then we'll be back for a bit of this solo PvP where I do okay things, but also bad things. Also, heads up, there will be swearing. I keep on forgetting to put this in initially. So yes, there will be swear words in upcoming fleet fights, boys. Okay, the primary will be the hook bell. Everyone hold invuln, everyone hold invuln, everyone hold invuln. And break invuln, get on top of the hook bell, get him killed. After the hook a bell, you're going to go on to the defensive comet of Beatrice. After the hook bell, you're going to go on to Beatrice. Get the hook bell dead, keep him at 1k, boys. When you get into range, get into 1k. Get into range, get him killed. Then after that, you're going to go on to the comet, get on top of the comet, get the comet killed. Heat if you can. Then after the comet, we're going to go on to the firetail of Harry. Then after that, you're going to go on to the comet, firetail of Harry. Get him dead, boys. Get him dead. Then go on to Harry. Get Harry. Get web scram and all that on him. Then after that, you're going to go on to the Rifter of Alex. You're going to go on to the Rifter of Alex after Harry. Get on to Alex. Get on to Alex. Get him dead. Get him dead. Overheat if you still have it. Get on top of Harry. Get, this Rifter, sorry. Then after Rifter, you're going to go on to the Tristan of Construction King, wherever that guy's name is. I have no idea, mate. You'll probably need to burn after him. I'm going to actually start burning after the Tristan, try and get tackle for us. I'm going to overheat. Oh, is he? Oh, okay, go. Get on top of the Tristan, boys. Get on top of the Tristan. Fantastic. I love that tackling of the things. I've got web on him. We should be fucked now. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Excellent. Fantastic. He murdered. GF's in local. I think he's not very close though. No, he's up doing weird things. Come scrammed. Don't know what his game battle plan there was. He is on me though. Get him killed, boys. Get him killed. Ah! He hurts! He hurts so bad. Okay, then after this, get back on the beacon, because there's a lot of our stuff coming in. Get back on beacon, get back on beacon, get back on beacon, get back on beacon. There's a lot of our stuff coming in, boys. A lot of Quercers and crazy shit. You should have hail loaded here. Get back on the beacon, get back on the beacon. Get back on the beacon. Okay. Fuck. Guess the primary's going to be that Korax. I would go for the Quercer, but it's Aldrif and he is FC. So get that Korax dead. Master, get Master dead. Get Master dead, keep him at 1k when you're able. And then what we're going to go for next, is the Tower of Techu. After this is going to be Techu. Overheat if you have it, overheat if you have it. Go on Techu after this, get on Techu, get him scram quickly, you might be kiting. Get on Techu, get on Techu. Get scram on him. Get scram on, boys. Oh, this is a bad frame rate, actually. We're getting in range, come on, get him. Okay, I got scram on him. That was, took a bit too long there, but that's fine, We pulled a little bit off the Quercers, actually, that's fine. Nah, you should be fine now. And then we're going to get back in. After this tower is dead. Then we're going to go for Heretic. That Quercer. Get back on top of him. Ram him, boys. Ram him. We still have a couple left here. Try and get back on top of him. Get Heretic dead. Get Heretic dead. Orb him, like, 1k maybe once you get on top. Overheat if you have it. Next will be Aldrif after this. After this. Since they're pretty much almost all done here. Get him dead, boys. Get him dead. How many do we have left here? We still have plenty of Rifters left. After this, we're going to go on to Aldrif. I'm going to start burning for him. Get him dead, boys. Get him dead. He's hurting a lot. Nice one. Get on to Aldrif. Get on to Aldrif. Nice. And then get him killed. Then after that, we're going to go on to the Punisher. Going to go on to the Punisher after Aldrif.
There's another cursor.
Is there? Okay, after that is going to be the next Courser. After Aldrich, it's going to be the next Courser. Get him dead, boys. Get him dead if you can. I'm getting hit. Get him hit if you can, boys. I know it's taking a while to kill him here. Then we're going to get him to... He's dead, then get him to the other Courser. Get him to the other Courser, boys. Get him to 1k range. Get him dead. Get him dead, boys. Try and get his Courser dead. How many left do we have? We have a Rifter. No, another Courser coming. Holy shit. He if you have any left. He if you have any left. I'm getting hit here. I'm going to see if I can warp it. Yep. I think I'm going to go down, but try and get this Courser dead. Try and get Courser dead. I'm down. Yes. Oh, okay, fine. Let's see. We're going for the Heretic then. Primary will be the Courser. Get the Courser dead. Courser dead. After Courser, it will be the Punisher of Tenchu. After that, it will be the Punisher of Tenchu. Get the Courser dead. Get the Courser dead. Overheat if you can. Get the Courser dead. Get the Courser dead. And then get on Tenchu. Get on Tenchu after this Courser. After this Courser, overheat if you can. Overheat if you can. Get on Tenchu. Get on Tenchu. After Tenchu. It will be this gentleman of crowns. It'll be crowns after Tenchu. It'll be crowns after Tenchu. Overheat if you can. Overheat if you can. Get him 1k. After this guy, it'll be crowns. After this guy, it'll be crowns. Then after crowns, you're going to go on to Master Sergeant. After this guy, you're going to go on to Master Sergeant. Get on to crowns. Get on to crowns. Keep him at 1k, boys. Overheat if you have it. Get webs on him. Get into 1k. Then after that, you're going to get onto Master Sergeant. After that, you're going to get onto Master Sergeant. Try and get him down, boys. Try and get him down. Then after that, you're going to go into Master Sergeant. Go into Master Sergeant. Get into range. 1k, gentlemen. Then after that, you're going to go on to Kip, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Keep him at 1k, boys. Keep him at 1k. Overheat if you can. Overheat if you can. I think I'm going to go down soon. I think you're on me. But after Master Sergeant, you're going to go and Kippa Baba, whatever his name is. And then finally, you're going to go into Marius, okay? Marius will be your third guy. After Master, get him to Kippa, whatever that dude's name is. And then get onto the Keb dude, and then get onto Marius. Get onto Kippa, whatever. Get onto him, GF, okay, keep on those two targets, boys. So yeah, that's all the fleet stuff I got. Thank you so much for the Mar for giving me those good fights. A few mistakes there. Like I noticed that, like I think it was in that second fight against the Mars. There's a Courser that came in with the other dudes who was Aldrich. I should have went for that instead of the what's it called, Korax and Talwar. Also done a really good job. I should overheat my MWD and get scramming him as soon as possible. He sort of dragged us off the Courser there, which was smart because I think he's more of a kitey boat. But we were also out of DPS range of the Courser, so it wasn't too bad a mistake, but we did probably have someone scrammed left behind, so a bit of a mistake on my part. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. Again, like I'm always having really good fun with fighting in Mars, and Rifters are probably gonna be your staple now. Those Rifters actually, I wouldn't say they're super OP or meta, but engageable is what I'm keeping in mind here. Who's not, like, if you see a fleet of Rifters, who's not going to fight a fleet of Rifters, man? Like, I don't know, I love the Rifters, so that was good fun. So again, thank you so much to the FCs who fought me there. I think that was Aldrich. I don't know who was the FC of the second one. I think that might be Marius. I could be wrong. But anyway, GF to the FCs involved and all the individuals who was also part of those fleets. So thank you so much, guys. Okay, now on to the solo PvP, gentlemen. Cracked out a Rifter, done a little bit of PvP, got a couple of kills in it. I've been keen for Rifter, fleets, and a bit of solo. So get that Tormentor kill, he goes down in quite quick succession. His Hail DPS is quite nice. So this was against the Succubus. My idea was orbit close and try and win this. I have Inferno faction missiles loaded. And basically wanted to orbit close here. Another play, once I seen out his pulses, was actually maybe pull range, like 14-15k. Get completely out of his range, but I thought this would do me better. Because if he was like, I don't know, like beam web, you really want to try and get orbit close. But if I sort of noticed that he's like this more brawly pulse fit, I should have maybe pulled my range, got completely out of his DPS, we might have won it there. So a pretty close fight, and nevertheless, GF there to Heretic. Okay, here's a cool little fight against this, in this Rifter, against a Merlin, and I believe a Condor comes in. This is the 200 plate Rifter, that's fairly staple. It's not like the 400 plate Rifter that I've done a video on. It's a bit more, it has 200, so it has more application. It's a bit speedier, which is also very nice. But it doesn't quite have the tank, but the speed with the the application is also very nice with the 200s. So I noticed that guy was at rails. I orbit him close, and I see that the Condor is coming in, so I take my web and scram off him. Make sure to get him on the Condor before he pulls range, does weird kite things. I'm fairly confident I can tank both of these, so I'm not too, like, concerned with getting damage on the Merlin. Cause I noticed he was 75 millimeter like Gatling rails, which don't do a lot of DPS. They have like okayish tracking, but they do nothing in terms of DPS. It's just like a really tanky Merlin. And I make a huge mistake in this fight, which is actually quite funny. It tilted me. I didn't realize I had so much heat in my guns here. I was sitting pretty at this point. This Merlin was pretty much dead to right, so Comet does end up appearing in D-scan. But had I not done this one action, we would have probably still got this Merlin and disengaged. So it's like, alright, let's just give it a couple more cycles of heat. One cycle! Boom! Overheat. So it's like, god damn it, dude. I just needed like a couple more volleys and that Merlin would have won. But we were able to disengage. So at least I didn't lose my Rifter. Okay, this is heavily sped up. You're going to see me bumbling around. It might be hard to do so because this is so sped up. Excavation warps to 0. I tackle him before he slides in, so I'm like, sweet! I end up checking the kill mail. And I'm seeing, okay, it's kind of newish. He doesn't have a scram there. Hopefully that's the same with everyone else inside. You don't want to button into like 4 dudes in a slicer. But I was hoping that they weren't going to be scram fit. Connor gets a scram on immediately, and I'm like, oh god. I break scram, thankfully get an MWD cycle away, brings me a bit further away from the Kestrels. Thankfully get the Condor killed. Okay, let's pull range and try and do something. My capacitor's already gone at this point, so I'm like, okay, this is fun. The Tristan's been a pain with these like drones constantly putting DPS on me. I make a lot of mistakes in this fight. I'm not very confident like staying in point range whilst kiting. Is something that I need to sort of work on, right? You just notice I'm sort of like staying out of range, plinking away. I do come in, but dude, do you like watch these videos of, I don't know, it's like the Thukker types, you know, these kind of like the double clickers, and you're like, god damn it, man, it just make it look so easy. So I think it just comes in practice. But this is kind of where the mistake happens here. I should be aligned out at this point. I don't know why I just stay and die here. I guess I was overestimating kind of hull, or the hull EHP that I had. Just because we don't have a DCU and we have 2 nanos, I wasn't really expecting to go down that quick, but we do. So, I'm in a kitey arty Thrasher. This Thrasher fit I stole off a Nuke Cave. A cool Tusker dude. I really dig this kind of kitey Thrasher fit. So you notice I'm sort of kiting. I was hoping to maybe kill the Slicer, but he's staying out of point range, which is really bad for me. I really didn't get close to kill him. So I was like, alright, this isn't working. I'm going to come on and just warp to Llama on this Citadel. And I get repairs. Alright, I thought that was the end of the fight at this point. So I'm like, okay, let's just go repair, chill. But once I land on a Citadel, I'm like, oh no, I'm dead. But cause I actually thought they were going to point. I mean, if you can't point in a Citadel, you can dock, right? So, but I was like, alright, nah, let's do the Slicer down with me, because I thought at this point I was dead. Alright, couple alphas into the Slicer, one more, and he should be dead. Okay, I'm sort of efficient at this point. GG. But once I was kind of expecting the Punisher to scram me here, me die. But for whatever reason, I guess this Punisher's just like super slow. I guess they are. He didn't have a prop mod or something, or he wasn't activating his MWD, or I think he might have been activating his AB. I should really be able to see the speed there, but I'm bad at this. But yeah, we've still got a little bit of speed on him. We kill the Punisher, and wouldn't you know it, we escape. So GF to the bars there. So a little bit of good kiting there. There's still a little bit more to come. But it's just like flukes, basically. Okay, this is the last sort of kiting fight I got. Tristan comes in initially, but I think this might have been some dude's ult. Or he's with a buddy here. So I get a big volleys in this Tristan. I'm like, yeah, I pretty much got this guy. I see a 1 point on him too. Since we can apply out to this guy, it's pretty much GG. I see the wolf on the outside. I'm like, oh, if it's Arty Wolf, I'll be sitting kind of pretty. I can probably alpha him. If it's an autocannon wolf, most autocannon wolves are MWD. It's going to be very rough for me. Hate myself for not overheating my MWD here. But I've got my web heated just so I can get a web on him as he approaches. Give him a little bit more time to come into range. But he does inevitably get that scram. So had the MWD heated, would have been fine. And just to point out, we do have a pyro of those 2. in our holds, which I'm also hate myself for not taking. Because you'll see, regardless of him getting scrammed, this fight is so insanely close. I am hating myself, dude. Like, once you die with, like, boosters in your hold, and it's just like, that could have won me. You see how close that was? Oh, mate, I hate myself. But it was a good GF, so thanks, guys. But yeah, dude, watching that previous fight, I feel like I should have had that, dude. Or already, like, cycled, but it didn't shit. So I guess the server just kind of done bad things to me that time. But, yeah, that's all the content I got. I'm finishing off of this fight, which is quite interesting. I was an idiot in this fight. But it was fun. I should have done a bit more piloting as opposed to just like approach him here, doing a bit of manual piloting, but who needs to pilot their own ship, right? So I'm gonna leave you boys. I'll try and get you a video up Sunday, Monday. Try to, man. But hey, okay. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully the PvP's good for you. Enjoy your weekend, boys. I'm gonna enjoy bag. Working tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but we're off Sunday, so we're gonna be chilling Sunday. But I hope you guys enjoy chill all your weekend. And yeah, take care, guys.